Hey, what's up, Moose String? This video I'm going to talk to you about resistance and creating resistance with your resistance band. So, as you've heard me say in class numerous times, when you're doing an exercise, you want there to be resistance throughout the entire range of motion. So, for example, if we're doing a chest press, this is the end of the motion, with my elbows slightly behind my shoulders. I should feel tension here. It would be very easy for me to just grab the band and start in this position with no tension there at all. So what I'm going to do is extend a little bit, grab in here, and now I have tension even at the back of the motion. As I extend, my tension increases, and we have good resistance throughout the entire range of motion. My resistance increases as my hands go forward, which actually in this case is a good thing, because I actually get stronger in the motion the farther my arms move forward. Here for me is the weakest part of the motion, and this is the strongest, not just for me, but for everyone. So we're weaker back here and stronger here. And that's exactly what the resistance band is doing. It's giving us less resistance where we're weaker and more resistance where we're stronger. It's a perfect resistance curve. Now, if I needed to change my resistance, generally what we talk about is wrapping our hands up here. So one wraparound is X amount of resistance, right? We don't have an exact number on it. But let's just call this level 1. I wrap around once, level 1. I notice here that my tension doesn't pick up until this point. So for me, that's about the most exercise I can get out of this. It doesn't give me enough resistance going back. It's completely lax here. I need more. So I'm going to wrap around again. Let's call that level 2. I'm coming back here. Still have a little bit of resistance. Still have some. There's resistance there for me. It's not very much. For me, I would put it one more time around. So I'm going up to what I would call level 3. Here, here. That feels good. So now I have some good tension here, feeling at the back of the motion, push forward. That's about perfect. Now you don't have to wrap it around your hands to do this. You could be holding it out just like this, if you don't mind having the extra band and you're not worried about losing grip on this. Having it wrapped around your hand definitely makes it easier to keep it in your hand. And if this causes you stress in your hand and you're not liking the feeling there, this is where gloves are a good idea to have. Gloves make a huge difference in the feeling of the tension of the bands on your hands. So I moved it up to level 3 here, 3 times around my hand, and I find that perfect resistance. But let's say that we're doing another exercise and we change the resistance because the exercise changes throughout. So let's take a look at that. Let's say I'm doing a pulling exercise. With my pulling exercises, anytime I'm doing pulling where I have multiple joints moving, in this case my elbow and my shoulder, I'm going to be a lot stronger than when I have a single joint moving, than like my elbow. So let's say I switch between exercises as we're going along there. And for the sake of consistency, let's call these level 1s, where I just turned it up 1. I have level 1 of resistance now. And I'm pulling that there. For me, it doesn't feel like quite enough, so I'm going to go to level 2. Here, pulling in. It's a little bit better. I'm going to try one more. Going to level 3. That's about right. So just like with my pushing exercise, this pulling exercise, for me, works best at level 3. And then, say I switch to doing a bicep curl. That's too much for me in this position. I can fight through that, but it doesn't feel quite right. So, I'm stuck here. What do? Let go of that one wraparound. That's pretty good for me, level 2. So you have to be ready at all times to get a quick wraparound or a quick release. The way to do that most safely is to go to no resistance, wrap it up, bring it back. No resistance, let it go, bring it back. So generally you don't want to let go like I was doing a second ago once it's wrapped up tight. Okay? So I'm going to go back down to nothing. I have not wrapped around here. I'm going to get started where I have no resistance. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go back to my pulls. Here I am with my upright rowing here. And now I switch to my bicep curl. It's too much. I'm going to let it down here, pick it back up, just right. Now say for this exercise, I go to a lateral raise. For me, again, too much resistance now. I need to go back down to a 1. 1 wrap around. That's just right. And let off the resistance. I undo one of the wraps around my hands, and then I'm ready to go again. And now let's say from here, I decide to bend over and do a row. I don't have any resistance at all here now. So I'm going to grab it in, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pull down. Now what this does, creating these level 1, 2s, and 3s for you, is it gives you some consistency with your resistance. It tells you, while you may not know exactly how many pounds that equals, you know I'm putting it to a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. And then depending on how many bands you're using, like in mine right now I'm just using 1 band, if you have 2 bands on there, you'll feel it increase proportionally, right? So then if you know, I have a 1, I have a 2, I have a 3, you're going to find that certain exercises are fairly consistent for you. As you build strength, maybe something that was a 1 over a period of time starts to become a 2. You get another wrap around on it, and you're able to build it a little bit stronger. Anything you do that increases the distance of the band or the tension on the band is going to increase the resistance overall. So remember that. I'm going to show you up close here. What we're talking about in my hand, holding it like here, we're calling that a 0. 1, 2, 3, and we're holding it here. Depending on how the exercise is going to, you might hold your band here. Some people have found it comfortable here. Some people find it better holding it from the outside. Again, it depends on the exercise you're doing. You have to find what works for you there. But by developing this wraparound 1, 2, and 3 level, you're going to start getting, like I said, consistency in your resistance, and you're going to start knowing, because we're not going to do an infinite amount of exercises. So you'll start knowing per each exercise what's about the right tension for you. And that is how you set your resistance on your bands.